Biggin. Right out the rip, baby.
This week I'm in Citrus County, Florida. I'm in Crystal River. I'm at the plantation on Crystal River and do some fishing with my good friend, Captain Brandon Branch. You know, I've probably been a regular up here at the plantation on Crystal River for 10 or 12 years now, and it just never gets old to me because there's always something new to do here. Again, coming from the Tampa Bay area, you know, big city, all the hustle and bustle, the traffic. You get out here where it's quiet, great resort, friendly people, the fishing's extraordinary. There's never a day that I come here to film that I'm thinking, oh, you know, what are we gonna catch this time? Because you know there's a good chance it's always something different. World-class trout fishing, amazing red fishing, shallow water gag grouper fishing. It's a really neat fishery, and I am gonna keep coming here until they put a sign up keeping me out. I'm just coming back. Hey gang, I am in Citrus County, Florida, one of my very favorite places. We're fishing out of the plantation on Crystal River, beautiful Crystal River, Florida. We're with the host of Local Lines TV, Captain Brandon Branch, one of the best up here in Central Florida. What you thinking, bro? We got an absolutely beautiful day.
Yeah, the conditions are great. The grouper bite has been on fire. We're gonna go throw plugs anywhere from 5 to 14 feet and see what we can make happen.
I am absolutely excited. This guy is an amazing fisherman. He's gonna put us on him. We'll see what the good Lord gives us. Where at exactly, do you know?
Right there.
That didn't take long. Oh God,
Look at that one.
the size of that thing.
Biggin. Right out the rip, baby.
Come on, kid.
I'm talking about.
Come on, kid.
That's what we came for.
Yeah, that's it. That's absolutely incredible.
Kind of what we were looking for this morning.
Yeah. First bait in the water.
Beautiful fish.
Pretty impressive.
Nice 27, 28 incher to start the morning off. Beautiful. Every time.
Well, I knew we were in for a treat when I asked you what your favorite thing to catch was, and you said shallow water grouper. I knew we were onto something.
There's just something about it when especially when they're eating the plugs like that and they slam it. It's a thrill.
Pretty magical, isn't it?
I love shallow water grouper fishing, especially casting plugs, because it's combat fishing. A lot of times you see the fish bite right at the boat, and it's an adrenaline rush when they hit it. They smash it so hard, it almost wants to break your shoulder when they hit it. Another nice one too.
That is another good fish. Look at that, boy. Just punished. I don't know what it is about this purple, but it always seems to be the right color here.
Especially you get that kind of little bit of clear water, but it's got that greenish tint to it.
Mm-hmm.
They love it.
He's got it right in the craw. I got you. I know. I feel you. But you gotta smile a little bit. You gotta smile for me a little bit. God. Not quite as, a little anxious to get out of my hands, which is fine. Not quite as big as the first one, but you're on fire, kid. Hey, you know I'm the host, right?
I know.
You got your own show, this is mine.
Oh.
Supposed to let the host catch fish. You know, this is the first time that I got to spend a day on the water with Brandon Branch. And, you know, all the times throughout the last 5, 6, 7 years that I've come up here to Crystal River, it's one of my favorite places. The plantation is incredible. But you start to hear whispers about guys that are really, really good and really efficient and doing great guide trips and doing unique things on the water. And I just kind of kept hearing Captain Brandon Branch, Captain Brandon Branch, Captain Brandon Branch. And, you know, to get the opportunity now to spend a day on the water with him, you know, I was kind of like a little kid on my way up here. You know, I've been hearing all these great things about him. So, you know, spending a day on the water with him was something I was really looking forward to. This is such a unique estuary for gag grouper. You know, we catch them inside Tampa Bay on my guide trips and near shore and offshore of Tampa Bay, but you know, nothing like the estuary here where you've got these giant rocks and giant ledges in, you know, 5 to 15 feet of water that are just covered in, you know, keeper size gag grouper, you know, fish up to 30, 35 inches. It's really a unique estuary. The grass here is so extensive and there's just miles and miles of this healthy estuary that keep the bait kind of focused and concentrated in these areas. So, you know, some of those gag grouper just, they never really have a reason to leave. Come on, big groupers. Oh, look at you, dude.
Oh, heads up. That was close.
Oh, there he is.
Got him on.
Oh, that's a
Big
good
one.
one, too.
Oh, another one. You had a double. He tried to eat the plug out of that one's mouth.
Look at, he's right there, too. See him? He's
Big,
a monster,
giant.
dude.
Look at them all.
Wow.
Oh, my God. That was a 15, 16.
God. I got the little one, but there is a monster down there. Holy cow.
Another one.
Got
There
him.
we go. Little baby. Oh, the big one's jumping right on him.
Dude, they're trying to get that plug big time.
God, that big one's huge.
Yeah, that's a monster, and it's fired up, too.
Of course, I catch the baby.
He's gonna eat you. You weren't careful there, pumpkin.
Hook, jumbo.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Go ahead. That
Sandwich.
one is a giant. He's 15, 16 pounder.
That was a sandwich for the, that was crazy. Because I thought I had the big one. Look, I'm way out there. What the heck is that? I don't think that's our grouper. I'm underneath you, though.
Oh, my
that's
God.
him.
Yeah, the giant.
Yeah, you got the monster.
Oh, my God. Oh, he's in the rock. He's in the rock.
I got a bonita or something. Mackerel. That was a monster, dude. You know, I wasn't sure what to expect. You know, everybody that does this shallow water grouper fishing thing does it a little different. I've fished with some guys who, you know, like to use live bait and fish the pieces a little closer. I've done this kind of plug fishing up here before, and I've had, you know, pretty successful days doing it. It's so simple. You know, you get the right color plugs, you get the right plugs that run at the right depth. You got to make sure you have big tackle, you know, the tarpon gear, I call it, that we were using today, long rods to make long casts with those plugs. There's really not a lot to it. You know, you just gotta catch the angle right. Like Brandon said all day, if we get the angle right on these rock piles, it's almost a fish every cast, and it's really spectacular. Oh, he's got him.
Come around the trough. There, he's trying to go under the boat. Respectable, but not like the last one I had.
Oh, that one was a
The
dandy.
last one was a big one.
Yeah, that's the one that had been chasing us around. He was all turned on. God, their strike is so violent. That's not a big fish.
They hit so hard,
They
no matter
hit
if they're
so
big or
hard.
small. The big ones really hit it, but
They
the small
really
ones
punish it, man.
are respectable.
Let me slide down there and use my,
Sir.
I'm gonna use the old safety of the pliers to get this unhooked here. It's one of the big things, you know, those trebles, that's 6 hooks.
Yep.
When you go to unhook these things, you gotta be careful.
I've had them in my hands, and it is not fun.
No, it ain't pretty. Look at Brandon's fish and my fish. Huh? What's up with that?
Fun fishing, though, isn't it?
It is fun fishing. It is fun. That just means
Every
that
time.
one was really mad at you. It double splashed you.
Oh.
That means I'm gonna catch the biggest of the day. That's the way it works. Like combat fishing.
That's exactly right.
You know what I mean?
They pull so hard.
Yeah, I mean, if you catch them straight up and down in 80 foot of water, you know, they're digging, they're constantly trying to get to the rocks, to a hole. Here,
And
there ain't no place to go but out.
once you get them in that stuff, in that 80 foot, if you get them 20, 30 feet off the bottom, most of the time they're done.
Yeah.
Here, they fight you all the way till you get them next to the boat.
It's really impressive.
All right, let's move.
Okay. His ADD works like mine.
If they're not biting, I move.
Mm-hmm. So first 2 spots, hour and 20 minutes in, we got 9 gags to the boat.
Yeah, it's good fishing.
And lost a monster.
Yeah, that was a giant.
That's
We
crazy.
saw him too before we
Yeah.
even hooked him. I mean, he was trying to.
He was turned on the whole time.
When you had the small one, he was trying to get the plug out of his mouth and just couldn't make it happen.
This fishery is insane. Absolutely insane.
Very special place.
Is there a time of the year that this turns off?
Not really. The very, very hot months, especially plug fishing, you can catch them on bait, but plug fishing, the hotter months aren't as good.
They don't chase.
And then all the way through the fall, basically, is going to be your best time of year to catch these fish.
It's amazing. And we got a beautiful day to do it.
So guiding out of the plantation, me and Mike have met many times and talked about doing a trip for a couple of years now, and it kind of worked out. I had a cancellation and had to get some boat work done, and he was available, so we shot out there and made for a great day.
You know, you can really tell the great ones from the guys who just, you know, they have a passion for fishing, but it's not their thing. With Brandon Branch, you can tell this kid's been on the water here a long time. You know, his dad grew up here, he grew up here. He's been fishing these waters for years, and you could really tell in the way he attacked every spot. He knew right where he wanted to set the boat up at. He knew the direction, he knew how he wanted to fish the tide. Everything about the process, Brandon was dialed into, and that's one of the things that all the great ones have. There he is. Oh, God.
Get him. There you go, biggin. Trying to get you in the stuff.
He's getting nothing. Oh, get over here.
Nice fish.
No, sir. No, sir. Nice.
Beautiful.
Woo. Just had to stay with that black and silver for a little while. God, the thump is incredible, dude. That bite is so powerful, dude.
There we go. That's what I'm talking
got another one.
Ooh, big and following him too. This is a decent one here too.
Yep.
God, when they hit that thing, it is just incredible.
Incredible, dude.
My God.
Yeah, I knew you were gonna go nuts, and I'm not putting my hand down there by those hooks, brother. You just gotta chill out a minute. Hang on.
Pissed off.
Good release. That's a good one too.
Nice solid keepers fish. I mean,
dude, the strike is so violent. It goes all the way down through your shoulder, through your bicep. I mean, literally, like they take it and turn immediately. It's incredible.
Sick.
That's power fishing right there. That's a really good one too. Nice job, big dog. Gonna be a splash. Gonna be a splash. Yeah, give me some. Attaboy.
That is awesome.
Double up.
Nice ones too. Both keeper fish. So much fun. My God.
That just doesn't get old. Hey gang, this week's Real Animals Tackle Box was pretty simple. We didn't get too elaborate, we didn't get too crazy today. We really, throwing these plugs, really only threw one rod. This is the Bull Bay Brute Force Series, 7-foot 11-inch, extra heavy, extra fast action that gives you that light tip. We kind of talked about that during the day a little bit today, how great it was to have that fast action tip.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Allows you to make that long cast that you need to get over the rocks as well.
Yeah, it really, you know, throwing these plugs on heavy tackle, you know, 50-pound braided line. This is the Penn Spin Fisher 6500. Great reel. The drag's held up great today. And trust me, when you're doing what we were doing today, you got to have a serious drag. 80-pound fluorocarbon leader, which worked out good. Again, there's a lot of rocks down there, a lot of heavy structure down there. That's why the fish are in there shallow. They got great structure. The lures we used here are kind of unique. Why don't you touch on those a little bit?
Yeah, absolutely. This is a Halco. They consider it an 18-foot diver, but it really only dives about 12 to 15, especially with what we're doing. And we would change our speed retrieves down a lot when we got in that really shallow stuff, the 5 foot, because you would bump the rocks, so just slow it down a lot. But when you get out there and a little bit deeper, you crank as fast as you can, and it makes a big difference. But when I got out there and saw that water was pretty clear, I figured that the natural colors were gonna work. If you get in that little bit stained water, the oranges and stuff like that, but the silver, that's a Rapala F18 in a silver colored, worked phenomenal. This purple, it has a rattle in it as well, the Halco does. And I think this morning when the sun was low, that rattle really got them fired up, but as the sun came up, that one really heated up. and it's a wooden lure, basically, no rattles, tight wobble, and that made a big key.
This was absolutely fantastic. This is all the tackle you need to do exactly what we did today. Just make sure you get some shoulder work in because it'll put it on you. It's good stuff. Hey gang, this week's Real Animals Tip of the Week. You know, one of the most important tools we use in fishing is obviously our fishing rods. Well, for me, to be able to feel that bite is everything. And through all my years of fishing, freshwater, saltwater fishing, I've never felt a bite like I have with the carbonite blanks at Bull Bay Rods. This complete series of rods, now, you know, inshore, offshore, big game rods, bass rods, Bull Bay Rods has you covered. From top to bottom, this is the most sensitive, most durable brand of rods I've ever used. Again, we've got you covered from top to bottom. Company gives a great warranty. It's a Florida-based company, family-owned company, great people doing things the right way. I believe our tarpon rod is the best tarpon rod I've ever used. The Banshee series just was 2021 ICAST Best in Show at saltwater rod category. I obviously love my Real Animal Signature series that I designed with the ownership group there at Bull Bay Rods. If you really want to step your game up and catch more fish and feel that bite, go to bullbayrods.com, check out the whole line there, or look for them at a retailer near you. Get old. Yeah, they go, oh God, I was not ready for that.
There it is.
I was talking.
I'll slide on the right side.
Yep, you're in.
See if I can get it.
Oh, well, they just won't quit. Like I got you away from the rock, chump.
Ooh, there's one following him. Plug's found.
God bless. Keeper after keeper after keeper, bro, seriously?
That's what it's all about right there.
Man, I'm gonna need a nap. My boy is twisted. Twisted. You know, I call this combat fishing. It's a lot like tarpon fishing in my mind, because these gag grouper in this shallow water, when they hit a plug, I don't know if those plugs owe them money. I'm not sure what the deal is, but they hit it like they stole something from them. It's crazy. My shoulder, my bicep, this whole part of my body, when I leave here after a shallow water grouper trip, is messed up for a couple of days. It's a lot of fun, and that's the combat of it. You know, you get a 30-inch gag grouper in 6 foot of water, he knows every inch of that structure down there. So the minute he knows that that plug has got him, he immediately starts digging for that structure, and you gotta go to work to get him out of there. And all those big fish we caught today just really, really put it on us, and that's combat fishing for sure. Another good fish, bro. God, they're so powerful, Brandon.
You didn't get very many cranks in on that one either.
No, no. That one came right across that big hole there and got pummeled. All gonna get wet. Woo!
Oh, that is
You know
so
what?
awesome.
I can respect that. That fish can feel free to get me wet. When they're that much fun, go ahead. You know, I've been doing this a long time, and one of the things I've learned over the years is you catch that many fish, combat fishing, there's a point in the middle of the day where I was like, man, I hope Brandon's getting tired because I'm about to tap out of this game. Sometimes them young guys can go on for hours, but thank God grouper are brutal and they wear you out, and Brandon was feeling just like I was. We had caught plenty. It was time to call it a day.
Got him. Big one.
Oh, attaboy. Yes, sir, that is a big one. Look at that meat chicken. Look at that meat chicken there, dude. Woo! Oh,
That
boy,
was-
I got you.
That thing hit it 4 or 5 times. I mean, they just
Dude.
finally committed to it.
Yeah, well, when you're that big, you can wait to commit when you want to.
My arms are about shot.
That, my friend, is a day maker. Hey, 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 hey. I don't like your attitude.
Beautiful fish.
That's a beauty right there, buddy. That is as good as it gets right there. Open up.
Daggum arms are sore after
Buddy,
that
let
one.
me tell you, my arms have been sore for an hour. That is a really nice gag. Huh?
Beautiful fish.
That's
too.
a good one, yeah. What are we in, 6 foot of water again?
Yeah, 7.5 actually right here.
Nice. Unbelievable.
Big one.
Hey, that's a great day of fishing.
Yes, sir.
Nice
Unbelievable.
job, kid. Well done, huh?
Think I deserve a beer at the plantation
Yeah,
after that one.
I think you do too. I'll buy. Sore shoulders, sore biceps, sore everything, but well worth it. Woo, good job, buddy. I've never seen the bite like I saw it today. I don't know how many keeper fish we caught, but we probably caught 30 gags this morning. I mean, some of those rock piles, you know, they're not much bigger around than the bed of your pickup truck. And this is just an incredible fishery, and to get to do it with a guy like Captain Brandon Branch, who's that dialed in, what a great opportunity.